Reation over here.
Yo. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. We're gonna get his reaction. Academics. Shout out to Academics, man. He covered this whole story. He got somebody inside the court. We're gonna hear what he got to say because he break down all the texts. And these texts get kind of crazy. Cassie'S is kind of freaky. No, Cassie freaky though. Y'all check this out. We don't know if it's Diddy fault or was Cassie kind of winding that nigga in? What? But check this out. Go over here.
What do you call it again? I need memes. Send me this
break
shit
it
right
down.
My dog's upstairs crying like hoes. I'm gonna give it some attention a little bit. Okay. Sean says, no. Ventura says, Sean set the temperature of the room. I was expected to do freak offs on my period. Holy shit. That's kind of crazy.
Oh,
you know what kind of
man.
puzzles me about all this? Like, if Diddy, I don't think Diddy ever. Do we think that Kim Porter did freak offs? I don't think so. I'm wondering
Y'all
if
say down
Diddy
in the
maybe
comments
has
what y'all
this,
think happened to Kim
like, you
Porter.
know,
I don't think they're gonna bring
way
that
of-
up in the
and this is where again, I
testimony
need
or
y'all to
what?
think out of the box.
'Cause they going
I
way
need some
back
real
on these
nigga.
texts.
Put your real nigga hat on. Put your real nigga hat on for a second and understand the point I'm trying to say or ask. Hearing some of the things that he subjected Cassie to, or he allowed Cassie to do, or Cassie wanted to do. Who knows at this point? We're gonna figure it out. I'm wondering if Diddy, and I know we're like, this guy's a freaky ass nigga,
Yeah,
but I wonder
Diddy freaky
if
as hell.
he had a way to separate. Because, and this is why I said put your real nigga hats on, because men, we do separate, not to this extent, but we do separate. We do separate. I'll give you a little story. Like, a chick
Hold up, before he start, right? So you got Kim Porter, you got Kid Cudi, you got what's her name? From Danny D. Kane, she testifying. You got the freak off, what you call them, sex slave. You got so many people on this case, right? I was just telling my homeboy the other day, right? They got so many people that's locked up. You got Dirk, you got Diddy, you got Shannon Sharp right now. He in shit. Out of those three people, right? Who you think gonna walk? Somebody got to take the L for this year. Is it gonna be Diddy? Is it gonna be Dirk? Is it gonna be Shannon Sharp? Or he just gonna settle? Because he freaky too. But somebody got to take the L this year. Hear what I'm saying now? Dirk, Diddy, or Shannon Sharp. Oh shit, they just got Chris Brown. Shout out to Chris Brown. Free that man. But out of those three, somebody has to take a L for this year. One of these dudes ain't getting out. Back to this.
a chick I was with caught me cheating. I wasn't shit. Went through my phone, found the videos. I'm piping some bitch out. Right? Some hoe. After she done getting mad, you know what she says to me? She says, why don't you fuck me like them bitches in the videos in your phone? And I had to explain to her, I said, I don't give two fucks about them bitches. I actually like you. And that's like a different type of way as a man of how I fuck. I'm sorry. I know this is TMI, but I'm just trying to get you to... I'm getting to a point. Men, we could separate. Like, the way you deal with a hoe is not how you deal with wifey. I know publicly Cassie was wifey, but the shit that, like, some of this stuff is just flat out nasty. Why would you want her to have unprotected sex during her period with a sex worker? Like, that's even nasty for you. Like, that's some nasty shit. I'm making an assumption here, but I don't think the mothers of his children he ever had do that. So maybe he was on some shit like, yo, I don't ever plan to have kids with this woman. I just want to smut her out. I'm Diddy. She's a bad bitch, but shit, I'm Diddy. So I'm going to just smut her out. Yeah, like, you know, she's linked to me publicly, but I'm just going to smut her out, but I'm never going to have a kid with her. Because even the Gina girl, he seems like, I know he has a bunch of kids, but I don't think he was looking at these women as we're going to build families together. These women were just sex objects for him. Do you get what I'm saying, Chad? Do y'all understand what I'm saying?
Let me go up a little bit more, cause.
Do y'all understand what I'm saying? It's like,
cause he get into
I don't think that he would have
the actual
like
sexes.
Some of these things is like once you get to that stage, you don't want to have kids with that person no more. Like, yeah, you'll fuck on her, but you don't want to have.
Come on, act.
You know, obviously, people like that do exist, where like, and chat, all my men in here, y'all know what I'm talking about. You get to a certain point with a chick, things that I know the defense is gonna go crazy and be like, hey, did you ever ask? They're gonna ask you like, did you ever ask someone to pee on you? Now she might, in a slick way, say, yeah, I asked somebody to pee on me, but I didn't want to get peed on. I asked because Sean
some
told
R.
me
Kelly
to ask,
shit
right?
right
So, okay.
But R. Kelly was messing around with little
Asked
girls.
and answered, overruled, no, I did not want to. AUSA says, how did it feel? Ew, what the fuck? How did the pee feel?
What?
What type of questions are these? How did the piss feel?
Oh, shit.
It was disgusting. It was too much. I choked. No one could think I wanted it. So basically, she's saying the dude starts peeing on her, and he starts peeing in her mouth, and she starts choking.
Damn.
It's like some Guantanamo Bay waterboarding shit. They were waterboarding her ass with pee.
Crazy.
Nah, this is crazy, man. This is crazy, child.
Seen it. Like, let's do that.
It's
So I
crazy.
think Act got like
No, it's
hold on, let me see.
said today had rap on the board. Everybody.
Hold on.
In my Escalade, man, I'm paid, I got it made. Take me to your special place. Close your eyes, show me your face.
Her act is out of control.
I don't even want none of the other. I want to piss on you. Piss on you.
Oh my God, Act is out of control. Hold on, let me go back.
I'm about to cash a $50,000 check for an accident I was involved in over 5 months ago. The same accident.
Trip. Anyway, okay. So she didn't want to get peed on, according to her. She said it felt disgusting. It was too much. I choked. No one could think I wanted that. They said, why were you choking? Yo, they're getting in the details of this
Ain't
shit.
going in
Why
on
were you
her ass.
choking, though? Why were you choking on the pee, the urine? It was too much urine. It was too much piss. Who else urinated on you? Sean. They were using her like a urinal, like a fucking porta potty. All right, everybody need to clear their bladder. All right, come on, Cassie, open up. Come on, line up.
But my thing with the pee thing is,
they were treating Cassie like the bathroom,
What will
the
make a
nearest
person get
bathroom
off
to your
on that?
terminal.
Just
When you
pissing
just
on a
anybody
person.
ever get on a long plane
shit,
ride?
this motherfuckers out
When
there
everybody
do
get off
it,
that
but-
plane, that first bathroom, niggas is lined up.
R. Kelly
Go
did. A
take
lot of
piss.
motherfuckers do it in the
Yep,
closet.
that was
so-
Cassie. All right, everybody
I
line
ain't gonna
up.
ask
Cassie's
that.
getting
That
pissed on
was a
today.
Stupid answer. But
Who else urinated on you? Sean. Did you want Sean to urinate on you? I didn't want nobody to urinate on me. AUSA says, how often did it happen? Often enough. Damn. So which hotel charged the most for the damage to the room? The Intercontinental in New York.
So
they redecorated
they
the whole
fucked
room
up a whole
for ridiculous
hotel room.
money.
They had to be pissing everywhere.
Back to the urine, man. Fuck all that.
Right.
Back
It
to
had
the
to be
urine.
stinking
Oh,
like a
shit.
motherfucker.
AUSA,
You
the
have to smell
AUSA
hot.
is on it. Let's
A
get back to the
fucking,
urine, man. Let's get back to the piss. Let's get back to the piss, man.
What's that shit?
The judge says, hey, Ms. Johnson,
Porta
only a
potty?
few more questions. Chill out now.
Porta potty crazy.
Why did you say no to the piss? God damn.
Right. That's crazy.
It was obvious I didn't want to be on the ground. Oh, she was on the ground being urinated on by two men. Where'd you find escorts?
That's crazy.
Initially, Craigslist.
She was finding anybody. She was
Now,
finding
I'm gonna be
anybody
honest
just
here
going in.
with you, chat, and I know some of y'all have seen,
I got 10 bands
we're
for you. Come
we're
on here
keeping it a
and
little
freak.
bit light here. Again, I don't want
We could do all
to
the
make
shit.
fun of this woman or her plight,
That's
and I do
crazy.
sympathize with her. As I'm reading this, and it feels sad. It feels sad, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Just me reading it,
Shout out
I know,
to
like, there's a part of me that
matter
thinks
of fact,
Cassie
shout
was
out to
freaked out and
Inner
she was
City
into this
Press.
shit.
That's where he getting all the texts from, right? Because
but maybe it's just the details. And I think that's why the AUSA is getting into the details. Bro, feels sad. Like this woman is so
jam tight, so they be
desperate for acceptance stories by Diddy.
But this shit right here is out of control.
She's so desperate to try to get a career in music. She's
when I react
desperate
to these videos, I'm trying to go straight to the point. So
she's just sprawled out on the ground with her mouth open.
I had another site
while two men just
City Nash. City Nash got some. I'm typing in.
Yeah, that seems kind of sad, bro.
City Nash, he breaks down kind of.
The judge says we'll break here.
He read the lawyers.
I don't think that's for the rest of the day. I would imagine
the prosecutor question.
It might be a bathroom break or something like that.
He break it down more than act.
It feels sad, Chad. I ain't gonna lie. It feels sad. It do feel sad. Now, I'm not saying she's 100% right. I'm not saying she's like definitely the victim. But just imagining that lifestyle where it's like your whole life revolves around pleasing this man sexually. There's nothing else. There's nothing else to look at or to hope for. And I could imagine she was battling with those emotions over the years because she probably in like 2006 when she got signed and then 2008 she starts fucking with him. She's having high hopes like, oh, nah, I'm going to be a star. I'm going to be up there. I'm going to be like J-Lo. I'm going to be like this. And quickly she realizes that's done. You're never really going to pop off. You're going to be the glorified trophy wife or trophy girlfriend, because you're not a wife, of Sean Combs. And maybe she enjoys like the red carpets. She wasn't like a movie or a show or something like that. But primarily what she had to look forward to each week was these
crazy.
freaked out sex
escapades
with
City
random
Nash
dudes.
page. City Nash, let me see. City Nash. City Nash be having all that shit too, so. Let me go to City Nash. Go to his shit. Let me see, City Nash. He was just covering it, matter of fact. City Nash, Cassie. All right, let me see. All right, right here. I think it's this one. This is like when lawyers
I'm hiring.
question her.
I need
goddamn ads. But
I ticket closers. You can work from home.
Lawyer
you work from anywhere.
Reading back the
I have literally tens of thousands.
Let me see.
Am I the only one, or did this song?
Yeah, right here.
Esteval. Mr. Combs expressed concern about these videos being released. Ventura. When? Esteval. Ever. Ventura. Yes. Esteval. The escort Jonathan. You thought he took a video?
Off,
Ventura. Yes.
City
Comes Esteval. Mr. Combs spent a lot of money to make sure the video did not get released.
Inner City Press, man.
I don't know. Esteval. You had a conversation with Jonathan Odie that it was transcribed? Ventura. I'm not sure. Esteval. Was he volatile? Ventura. I didn't trust him. Combs Esteval. What did Mr. Combs say when you told him you thought Mr. Odie was recording? Ventura. He said he'd take care of it. Esteval. Are you aware of an escort leaving comments on Mr. Combs' Instagram page? Ventura. I am not. Combs Esteval. Now let's talk about rehab. Do you still use Suboxone? Ventura. Something like it. Esteval. What does it treat?
For everybody that don't know, Suboxone is like if you use opioids, they use them in a joint. Niggas get high from them. It's like when you coming off heroin or something, they give you that. It's like to wing you off the dope, and then slowly, then they take you off of it. But some people in prison use it to get high. But if you out in the world, it wings you off heroin and shit like that.
Ventura. Opioid addiction. AUSA Johnson. Objection.
Opioids.
Overruled. Esteval. You wrote a book in rehab. The place treats X compulsion. AUSA. Objection. Judge. Sidebar. They're back. Combs Esteval. Did you get neurofeedback therapy? Ventura. Yes. Esteval. What is it? Ventura. They hook something up to your head to show you things, see how you react. Esteval. Were you taught the effects of it? Ventura. Help me with my trauma. Combs Esteval. Did you participate in EMDR? Ventura. Yes. Esteval. What does it do? Ventura. Memories and processing them. Esteval. The idea is you recall prior traumatic memories like PTSD. You were being treated for PTSD. Ventura. Yes. Ventura. I was still physically developing. Combs Esteval. You were 22. Ventura. Women keep developing after 22, don't you think? Esteval. But you're not suggesting you were still physically developing after 22? Ventura. I am not. Combs Esteval. This message is about having a freak out without ketamine, right? AUSA Johnson. May I confer with counsel? Judge. No, but we'll take a break. Jury leaves. More coming. Without jury. Judge. Witness this by Sunday, 5 p.m. But will this and other things, which are clearly judicial documents, be in the docket? As far as long as these text messages use binders so we can save time? They're back. Combs Esteval. Mr. Combs wrote, you were so predictable. You said you were going to tell him you didn't want to do freakouts anymore, but you didn't say it, did you? Ventura. I did not. Wow. So you weren't going to do it, but now Esteval. Here. You were suggesting freaking off with a girl.
What she was doing, hold up. What she was doing, she was geeking up Puff. Yeah, we gonna do this, we gonna do that, we gonna freak. Because she know that's what he like. We gonna freak him, do this. Now once you got her at the crib, some shit turned into, you got to suck dogs, you gotta suck my man, you gotta suck this. So she like, damn, if you don't, we're gonna beat your ass. So she kept doing it. And we all know she wanted some money, cars, stuff like that. But damn. She was 4 days. I think he read on here. They freaked for 4 days straight. That's crazy. Then she said she had sores on her tongue. Like, damn.
Esteval, you say you found a photo of Mr. Combs with Gina while you were staying with your parents in Connecticut, right? Ventura. Yes. Esteval. You decided to break up with him and he didn't threaten you, but suggested couples counseling? Ventura. I don't know. Combs Esteval. In August 2018, you called it a closure conversation. Mr. Combs was inviting you to Burning Man, right? Ventura. Yes.
You want to read
Esteval. I'll read Mr. Combs.
Go to Inner Press.
Anger. Ventura. I wrote, my family knows I am not running around telling our business. Ventura wrote, I don't need you to be taking care of Kim and Gina. I needed you to put me first. Combs Esteval. Please read.
See, Cassie was jealous. She probably was kind of happy Kim died because she could slide in now, but she was jealous, man. She just know dog was, nah, you ain't gotta be my wife.
Ventura, I wrote, you lied to me. She never went away. It was the nail in the coffin. Esteval, you meant Gina, the photo. Yes. Combs Esteval. And your civil lawsuit, you say Mr. Combs argued you in September 2018 after you had dinner at an Italian restaurant in Malibu, right? Ventura, yes. Esteval, did you meet with the U.S. on November 30th, 2023? Ventura, yes. Not the exact date. Combs Esteval. In this meeting, you said the R took place after Mr. Combs returned from Burning Man. You said he was acting strangely at the dinner. Ventura, I don't remember exactly that word. Esteval, did you meet the U.S. on April 8th, 2025? Answer, around there. Combs Esteval, the meeting to FB. Who's that? Ventura, Frank Black, a name he used. Esteval, he wrote, I'm an investors conference. We'll get back to this. You still have love for him? Ventura, I have love for the past and what it was.
See what I'm saying? She is, man, the whole story is crazy. But I'm going to go back on academics, see what he has. And y'all come to the channel, man. Show some love.
We hustle over here.